We're live, guys, with a Cube landing page. So finally we have our website. The website is live. We actually went live this morning. So I'm giving you the link now. I'll share it here. Let's see if we can pin it. They won't let us pin it. Zoom won't let us pin it. Anyway, cube.global. What is Cube? Cube, guys, is one of the most interesting projects we've been working on for a while. And it answers this question: how can we today take part in deals that aren't meant for us? In other words, deals that can't even be offered to us, so we can't get in. There are so many deals in the financial world, deals involving real assets. So we wanted to build a platform called Cube. Think of it like a Rubik's Cube, with different assets on each layer, okay? In this case, each block is an asset. And in quotes, there's also an association called Katas KK, so that made us smile even more. And Cube is a platform that, as of today, we can say is at the initial stage, basically at zero. This is a platform that today we are launching live with a main landing page, and it's a platform that offers opportunities both for high net worth individuals, so people who, I don't know, have a lot to diversify. I'm thinking of millionaires who can obviously allocate millions of euros into various assets, and also for people who, want to diversify but don't want to keep their money in the bank or just let it sit there without generating any interesting returns, okay? What do we have inside this platform? First of all, we have diversified blocks, specialized in various sectors. We have a secure lockup system that's top of the line, which means you won't have to worry about withdrawing funds or anything like that. Everything will be managed within the platform. A smart allocation, a smart, intelligent placement, because Cube automatically diversifies the funds so a person can decide, and later on, not right now, but in the future, how to diversify their K tokens by percentage. There's also a referral system and global access. Why? Because whether you're in South Africa, Italy, or Australia, you'll be able to access this platform since it's completely decentralized. Let's take a look at the different blocks. Then you can go over it calmly, and you'll have the chance to really study it, guys. Let's see what the first block is. It's the new feature we wanted to share with you today. It's called Aura Mine. What is Aura Mine? It's a mining activity, not crypto mining, but real mining, so mining of precious metals, gold, silver, platinum, and yes, let's say today these are metals that are in demand. This allows us to generate an interesting monthly income, giving us a steady profit that doesn't depend on the market, guys. Or rather, it does depend on the market price of metals, but it doesn't depend on whether tomorrow, since these are precious metals that are quite stable and rare, the market will obviously be on an upward trend. What does this group do? It's a European group with a European license. You'll get to know them at the various events we organize since they're our partners. We have the opportunity to earn a profit that is fixed, so it doesn't depend on the market. So with this we guys really have our own earnings that are completely fixed, right? Set. We have what is our second block, which is Cometa. Cometa Technologies is the financial engineering company that develops the algo trading for Kirum, the bot for meme coins. They build software that investment funds and banks are already using today. HEED is a financial engineering company based in England, where we have the opportunity to access new, let's say, infrastructures from a trading perspective and so on. So what does Cometa do? Cometa has also absorbed various strategies. For example, there was one of the strategies we used on Clue's Capital. We wanted to integrate them all into a single, unified product. Here you'll also find historical data. You'll find much more, and from the second to the third part, we move on to what is the liquidity provider. That is, the section that deals with liquidity provision. So, what do we actually do? We provide liquidity to exchange services and financial brokers in order to achieve an attractive return. And finally, we get to the last section, which is called Signal IT. What is Signal IT? Signal IT, folks, is a project we've been working on for years now. And what does it do? It's about trading based on news, okay? It's news-based trading, which is very, very interesting. Right now, we're in the crypto world, so we work exclusively with crypto. And just to give you an idea of what you can achieve with Signal IT, we have an average return of about 54 to 60% per year. So, not bad at all, considering it's a no-risk return, guys. No risk because it's based on news, okay? All 4 blocks are operational today, and if you understood correctly, they are diversified blocks. What does that mean? With Auramine and Liquidity Provider, we have a fixed income because it doesn't depend on the market, so we're not exposed to market fluctuations. Right. With Cometa Signal IT, on the other hand, we do go into the market. Algorithmic trading on Cometa. Algorithmic trading, but based on Signal IT news. Just to give you an idea of how Signal IT works, I'll show you a simple example. Then you'll find all the various documents posted in the different groups on the dashboard so you can see what we're doing. This is an idea of what Signalite is today, okay. What is Signalite aiming to do today? It aims to use trading with artificial intelligence, but within the context of news. What happens to the market? Imagine what happened yesterday, right? Trump said, folks, Europe, tariffs at 50%. What did the market do? It reacted. Are we on the same page? Today, people, guys, buy and sell stocks, buy and sell assets, commodities, crypto, all based on information. It's always been like this. But today more than ever because we're super hyper-connected. So if someone says something in Asia right now, just imagine if, for example, someone important speaks, right? If tomorrow Elon Musk says something, of course Giordano won't think twice and will say, he said it. He'll probably take it for granted and buy that. Are we on the same page? Why? Because, guys, obviously that's what the masses do, right? 95% follow what are, let's say, probably other people's ideas because maybe they don't have the knowledge or background to be able to make their own decisions. What does Signalite do? Something very simple. A news item comes out in the market, and there's an LLM, which is a large language model, basically a big brain that analyzes the news. It breaks it down, digests it, absorbs it, and studies it. Usually, by the time a person, let's say, even just takes a sip of water, okay? That's about 3 seconds. So imagine any news, whatever it is, hitting the market in 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3. Signalite has already absorbed it, meaning it has studied it. It has analyzed whether it's fake or not, bounced it across various social networks, from over, guys, 10,000, let's say tools, so from more than 10,000 sources that it studies in 3 seconds. In 5 seconds, it goes to the market, buy or sell, and we're in the trade. How long will the trade last? No more than 15 or 20 minutes, and we exit with a profit. Are we clear? So this is, guys, super sniper trading, super sharpshooter, because it's based on news. For example, here you can see how it works. A news item is released, and the AI sentiment analyzes it. This is where the technology comes in, automatically entering and exiting the trade. To date, for example, here you can see some examples. Last year, I think it was January, the SEC approved the Bitcoin Spot ETF. And guys, we made 5% just on a BTC low in that case. In March, Elon Musk announced that Tesla would accept Doge for payments. Boom, Dogecoin went up 15%. BlackRock announced $2 billion in Bitcoin investments last April, 7%. Solana partnered with Visa for payments, boom, 8%. So, just imagine being able to trade and get this kind of information thanks to this type of trading. Are we on the same page? Okay? So this is the technology we have today, guys. Signalite. We are in partnership with the group, so we have the artificial intelligence side, the whole team behind it. So you'll also get to know the team that's working on this. And just think about being able to earn money through these opportunities. Today we're focused on crypto. In 2 months we'll launch on Forex, and next year we'll expand to indices as well. So just imagine, guys, this is going to be a game-changing tool in the world of trading. Who is this tool for today? only for investment funds and banks, so it won't be available to retail investors. But through the Cube, you're actually already participating. Your funds are already allocated within this strategy. Are we on the same page? Okay, so this, guys, is the awesome thing, excuse my language, that we're building, alright? So just to give you a bit of a tech example. We also have new blocks coming, so you'll find new opportunities to diversify, and in the future, you'll even be able to make choices. Let's start with our K token. Yeah, I know I'm boring you a bit with technical stuff, but you guys need to understand all of this, okay? That way, you'll have more strength when it comes time to promote it. What is the K token? First of all, the K token is a one-to-one USD peg. What does that mean? It means we're completely pegged to the dollar, so it's a toke. It's a token that won't go up in value. You'll never see, oh, the K token is worth $2. No, that's impossible. Just like it's impossible for it to be worth 99 cents because it's tied to the dollar. What's the advantage for us here in Europe today? I don't know if you know, but the dollar has dropped a bit. So right now, it's actually an advantage to buy dollars using euros. So since the K token is in dollars, in 3 to 5 years we'll probably gain at least 10 to 15% just because of this. Just because of this transaction, you know, that we're doing, this exchange. Additionally, there's the possibility to earn some yield. So yield thanks to the Cube. And how can you get into this platform today? There are two options. If you have, for example, someone who has $250,000 to diversify, they have a direct access pass, so you can enter directly into what is the Cube. Otherwise, you'll need to enter through a Katas membership, so you have the option to allocate funds by purchasing a minimum membership of $100 and start your journey inside the Cube. Okay? Let's take a look at all the other pages. Then, guys, you can check this out little by little. The mission, you'll find all the various other pages, how they're set up. I don't know if you like the site. Give us some feedback. Yes, okay, great. And here you can also find, for example, the related performance, like Aura Mine, what we expect from it, or Cometa, how much we can earn annually, liquidity provider, Signalite, and so on. Okay. So this is just to give you an example. Now, at this point, let's click on Launch App. First of all, yesterday the guys were showing me that if you hold the cursor over Launch App here, this is just to give you an idea of what our programmers are like. Stefano told me, hold the cursor over Launch App for 3 seconds and it does something special, right? A special 3D effect on the website, which I'm now seeing live with you. Let's click on Launch App and open up our Cube platform, guys. As you can see, Cube today, what does it show us? How many K tokens I have. I can't enter in dollars, I can't use Bitcoin. The only asset that will be included in Cube is the K token, because it's a yielding platform, which means it generates K tokens based, of course, on the deposit a person has. What do I need to do to connect Cube with my wallet?